I'm sorry, I had to go with Magic. It's like the only mismatch I can think of. Ball fake, ball fake. Then I get him to bite. Kobe, fake shot. Go around Dame down the lane. Magic Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Magic.
Back to Kareem. Heart and soul of my team right now. Kareem just working Zion. He's got no answer.
Can't let Kobe get away. I'm going to stay off ball and just stay on Kobe Bryant here. Just set the screen for him. Harden lost him. And I'm facing elimination already. This is great. It's been like 40 seconds. Let's see if I can post Kobe a little bit. Let's go away.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. DA.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Scott is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Portland at the small forward position. And for Dallas, they've got Cobb. Actually, Kleba is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Doncic, and it's Osman in at the 3 slot. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future. And the anticipation for this matchup, Cobb facing the team that traded him and the man who took his job in junior. Everyone was waiting for this game.
And you could just feel the tension in the building, Greg. This will be a game that is talked about for weeks. Cauley-Stein passes to Kleba. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Scott on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Jokic, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Doncic with it, guarded by Murray. Doncic kicks to Cobb. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Cobb's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Down low, and it's Scott with the jam.
Well, it's tough to deal and contend with Junior's athletic ability when he's in attack mode. Look out.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Cobb gets it to go. Cobb's got 8.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Junior throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Cauley-Stein against Jokic. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Scott against Doncic. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Hawks.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Mavericks leading by 4. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jokic passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Kleba. The pass to Cobb. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleba grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleba texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Paulie Stein. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks leading by 7. Cobb kicks to Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Greg, we see defenses continually adjust. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim? Junior dishes to Porter. The kick out to Scott. Porter passes to Scott, and Junior throws it down.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Junior's out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. Doncic passes to Kleba. 4 on the clock. Passes it to Cobb. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Junior kicks to Murray. Back to Scott. To the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, the ability to read the defense. Junior doing a nice job setting the open guy up.
Doncic outside. Dishes to Cobb. Yes, that goes in.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, got the job done. He added 37 points, and throughout the game, took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in Arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that was the price of admission. He's just showing off right now. When Cobb gets into the air, he's crafty with how he throws it down.
Here's Scott. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Feeds to Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Junior.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Knocked loose, so it's Denver now. The Nuggets trail by 8, and even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Here's Osman. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. He kicks to Porter. 16 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas. Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Millsap finds Scott. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 18 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Cobb dishes to Cauley Stein. Pass to Cobb. Shoots the 3. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep, where he is just lights out.
Kleba, the pass to Cauley Stein. Here's the 3. Cobb, no good. Denver's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Scott, that shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, Junior's this close to the bucket. You know he's not going to pass up an opportunity.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And I love the way they just came right at it.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Willie Cauley Stein. Doncic out there with Cobb. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Osman in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. The Nuggets have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop." Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Cobb kicks to Kleba. And here's Doncic from the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
There's the pass to Junior. He dishes it to Millsap.
Nigga.
Back to Scott. Shoots over Doncic. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Millsap. Scott's got 27 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Cobb. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
You think Cobb has gotten this far by playing timid? No way. This guy stays in attack mode.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Dallas calls timeout. Junior really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver. Cobb passes to Cauley-Stein. Kicks to Cobb. Passes it to Osman. And here is Kleba. Just 5 to shoot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Scott. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Millsap's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Carboni. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Carboni played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The drive by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
No stopping Junior here. The assertive slam, hot off the drive, just overwhelms the D.
In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Osman missing. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. Scott, good. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Cobb. Millsap covering. And it's blocked by Scott.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Jetty Austin. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Connor. Denver also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Torrey Craig. And Barton subbed in for Jamal Murray.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Out to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you watch Hardaway shoot,
a few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one uncommon.
You can see how much the defense respects Junior on the interior. This is why he gets that foul call.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Mavericks trail by 5. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Junior's out there with Murray, and it's Porter at the 3. Now, here's Kleba. Lock at 6. Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
and the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so it's Dallas with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Millsap, uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cobb kicks to Kleba. Now, Cauley-Stein. Pass to Cobb.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Cobb gets it to go.
And this game is Cobb's fingerprints all over it. He's taking over on offense and showing no signs of stopping.
Scott the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Pass to Cobb. Good on the 3-point shot. Cobb's got 24.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Inside, here's Millsap. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Cobb gets it to go. The Nuggets leading by 7. To the paint, here's Scott.
Oh,
it's rebounded by Cobb. Cobb's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Good eye from Cobb. Spotting the wide open man. Sets it up perfectly with that pass.
And there's the pass to Millsap. Back to Scott. And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Dallas calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Shot clock at 6. Cobb, wide open, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Cobb's got 12 points here in the second half.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the left wing, Murray finds Scott. Denver passing it around. Basket good. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Cobb, defended by Scott. Cobb, no good. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Cobb, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the hardest shot to block, the floater. And for a guard like Murray, you need that in your arsenal to be successful.
Here's Doncic. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Porter. To the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
I love to see unselfish play from Junior. Takes the assist rather than forcing a shot of his own.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic kicks to Cobb. Pass to Kleba. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter, 14 feet away, and that's good for 2. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Jokic passes to Junior. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity. Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Cobb. Oh, good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nuggets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Doncic. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Doncic. Let's go. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, catch-and-shoot situation, Hendricks Top relishes the opportunity to be shot ready.
And here is Scott, good on the shot.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.